is Dolany TV. Got to give time for the live stream to kick in here from Cold Lake, friends. Patrick and I along for the ride here on day 2 of the U15 Tier 1 Female Hockey Alberta Provincial Championships over on Cold Lake Ice TV. So far, what's been an interesting adventure, a tripod falling apart. Finally, just this morning, we got some corrections on some names ahead of this morning's game, so I'm excited for that. We can get that going, but more importantly, last night, a 4-1 victory for the Edmonton Oilers over top of the LA Kings. I know you already talked about that. Like
Briefly.
You said, I've got about as much knowledge on the game as you do, so we're not going to focus too much on that. Just want to focus more on the fact that 2 years in a row, we're up here in Cold Lake for this tournament, and it's a pivotal weekend against LA and Anaheim that features kind of the background of what's going on for our weekend up here. And you win against the LA Kings. The Oilers last year shut out both teams in victories. So they win against LA, lose the shutout with 6.5 to go, of course.
Of course.
And then now you face the Anaheim Ducks on afternoon game at 2 o'clock. I know, like, playoff race is pretty much cemented. The Oilers literally could go 500 the rest of the way and it wouldn't matter. The only thing is, how pivotal is getting the sweep of LA and Anaheim this weekend, kind of setting up that exactly what will be last 10 games of the season?
Well, I think last year when they were here, they absolutely destroyed Anaheim. It was like a 6-0 or 7-1 or whatever it ended up being. And I think the Oilers got to strive for something like that. They don't necessarily have to butcher them, but they got to take advantage of Anaheim and get those 2 points because, like you said, they can go like 500 and make it, but we'd like to get in there in at least second place, get home ice for the first round. So with so little food, we got 11 games left in the season now, something like that. So we got to make hay here, get those points, and this isn't they can sit back, but this isn't the time to sit back.
Well, and two, at the same rate, we've got an Art Ross chase happening right now, and that's Connor McDavid, Nathan MacKinnon, and Nikita Kucherov. And all of a sudden, just like that, objects are closer in the mirror than they appear. And Meatloaf song, and also what's tattooed on your right side mirror on your car. Connor McDavid's 3 points back, 1 point back. I don't even know what he ended up finishing with the performance last night. He's right close to Kucherov and McKinnon now, and
well, you can never count him out.
No, and that's just it. How important is McDavid's performance going to be towards that end goal of you want to close this season out strong?
Yeah, well, yeah, and I can't remember. I didn't really see the stats from last night. I know he scored, but he's closing in on 100 assists as well.
Yeah, well, that's guaranteed. I think at this point.
Yeah. But yeah, you want to see him if he can win it every year. But obviously, he's got his eye on the one big prize this year. But every year you want to see Connor get it.
Well, and now too, friends. Like this is it's kind of one of those weekends where you play the Anaheim Ducks. It's a 2 p.m. game. It's kind of a throwaway game, like we're mentioning. It's one of those games the Oilers could very well not show up and not worry about. But you win this one, all of a sudden we're talking Thursday, Friday next week, based on how the standings are looking.
We're up to clinch.
We're clinching, so we're looking forward to that, friends. It'll be a big game as we're going live from the Cold Lake Energy Center this weekend. It'll be a big game for those of you back home being able to watch the Edmonton Oilers live for the entire game. We'll catch some of it, but thanks for being aboard here live from Cold Lake. I'm Tyson, that's Patrick. We will catch you a little later on. See, at least you got the company merch on. I am up on out of here.